So a while ago, I produced something that had a lot of potential, but also a lot of problems. And I wanted to bring you guys along as we tried to fix some of those problems and make it sound a little less embarrassing. If you're seeing this footage, then you know we succeeded in making something cool, but if not, then this will never see the light of day. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ellie. I'm a pianist, an artist, and a producer, and I want to share my creative journey with you guys. So let's get started. So let's take stock of what we already have. Okay, so it's not bad. It just is a little lifeless. You can tell we've got two sections here. Got some keys, organ, our drums and bass, and a little Glock thing here. And the sections don't really fit together. They don't flow well into one another. The frequencies sound a bit muddled at times, like the keys sounds like it's playing in an odd frequency sometimes. The organ's not really adding much, and I think it just could be more interesting overall. So let's see what we can do. Let's work on the first section. I think I'm just going to take this organ out completely. I'm going to switch around these two sections here. So I'm going to take this first half and put it where the second half is, because this lead up with the little Glock I think could be cool if it leads up into the next section. Okay, so we need to change this note here. So we're going from an E major or a F major chord to an A major chord. So dum da da da. Maybe we do that. Maybe we just mute it because that sounds kind of lame. Let's try C sharp. Still a little bit lame, but we'll work with it. I want to change this keys loop a little bit. It's very legato, sustained. So I wanted to have a few more breaks in it. So let's see what we can come up with. Let's just fix our bass there. All right. Let's put you where you're supposed to be. Let's make this Glock sound a little bit more vintage and a little bit less Christmas. Let's just try this. Let's put on this thing that I use on everything at the moment. We'll wait. Spinning wheel of death. That's already sounding better. Let's just use this. And then the keys could probably use a little bit of some character as well. I'm enjoying this tape at the moment, but it is so heavy on this poor little MacBook CPU that I don't want to use it right now. So let's do the same thing we've been doing. Let's see what it sounds like. Spinning wheel of death. So I already feel like that's made quite a good difference. Let's see when we head to the second section. My issue with this section is mainly that these keys don't sound like they're adding any value to the section. And also the end is weird, like the chords don't work going back to the first section. So what do we have here? So it's almost like we're going from the E major back to the E major here. And we kind of want to lead in back into the E major. So let's see what else we can come up with that will be a little bit more complementary, because I think that's my biggest issue with this right now. So we've got A major, then G minor, then D minor, then we go to like an E sus, and then we walk up. So that's nice for the chorus because it leads back into the A major, but we kind of want it to lead back into the E major of the verse. Which is not bad, but I feel like we can find something else that works better. So I'm struggling to find a chord to go here. So I think I'm just gonna move on. Try find something else and hopefully that'll work itself out. The register of the keys is sounding not great. Sometimes what happens is I play the keys in first and then I forget that they are supposed to be other instruments like bass and other things that are going to fill up these frequencies, so I don't allow for them. So I just kind of play like something that's really low. And that doesn't work right now. So let's replace this. I think I've discovered that I just hate that walk up because it just makes it sound so rudimentary. Is that the right word? It's like, feels like I'm playing Happy Birthday or something. So let's do it again. I'm gonna take out that walk up altogether. I'm thinking let's leave this last chord hanging. Okay, let's move on to bass, and then that will sort itself out. That is the theme song of this entire process. It'll sort itself out later. I think I want the bass to move a little bit more. This section feels a little bit more open, which is I think what I wanted. I want the verse to be more structured and then the chorus to be a little bit more free arrangement-wise. One thing that's bothering me about the sound design are these hi-hats. I've been trying out this UJam Deep plugin, and I don't really know how it works yet. I'm still figuring it out. But I don't like these hi-hats. They sound too splashy. So you change the mix preset here, and then the amount that we're adding over here. I discovered that this was the source of my problems, my hi-hat problems. Much better. Organ part is a little too boring. A little bit too stiff for this section. I want to use this on this. Let's hear what it sounds like. Cool, I like that. Okay, so that at this stage, I would normally start working on some sort of performance to put over this, but since we're not going to do that today, we're just going to carry on. And I'm thinking what would be cool is some ambience, maybe some cool vocal ambience in the background. So let's do that. So what I want to do is record some vocal ad-libs that we can manipulate and turn into some cool ambience. Da, 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 da. Let's put in some manipulator. Okay, I'm gonna shift the formant. Normally 3 or 4 is like the sweet spot. Maybe we'll shift the pitch up an octave. Let's hear how that sounds though. Let's wash it out. Basically, I only like this one and the last one. Just want to EQ. I think I want to put some transit on here. So at this point, I'm really just trying to add in some sparkles, some ear candy, anything that's going to make it a little bit more interesting and a little bit more musical. So I think I'm going to add in some extra Glock, something really simple to just lift it a little bit. So let's try that. Take that one out. Okay, let's see. about adding in a I don't really want to add anything else, so I'm gonna try to do a little intro and then call it. So maybe we can bring these original keys back in. I think that would be cool. So let's try add some organ. And let's have the bass come in. If you look here, the keys in the intro and in a really low register, then suddenly they jump to a higher range. So it's not really realistic. So let's see if we can fix that. Like that. So let me know what you think in the comments of the changes we made, and give this video a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.